Hello, everyone. Today, we're tackling a subject that affects millions of women worldwide and is a source of fear for many: breast cancer. But don't worry, we're not here to scare you. Instead, we're here to empower you with information from a groundbreaking book, The Breast Cancer Prevention Guide by Dr. Sandra Cabot and Margaret Jasinska. Breast cancer is a frightening illness, no doubt about it. Globally, a case is diagnosed every 29 seconds, and every 75 seconds a woman dies from it. These statistics are enough to make anyone feel powerless. Many women believe that breast cancer is something that just happens, a combination of bad genes and bad luck. But what if I told you that there's a lot more to the story? While genetics do play a role, only 5 to 10% of breast cancer cases can be explained by genes. Even women with the BRCA1 and BRCA2 genes, often called the breast cancer genes, have a 40 to 80% chance of developing the disease. Not a certainty. What's more, lifestyle factors can significantly influence your risk. For instance, smoking and being overweight can double the risk for women with these genes. And did you know that consuming more than 2 alcoholic drinks a day increases your risk by 40%? Here's the good news. Specific nutrients and foods have powerful cancer-preventive properties. For example, vitamin D deficiency at the time of diagnosis makes women 94% more likely to have their cancer metastasize and 73% more likely to die within 10 years. On the flip side, turmeric can protect breast cells from the cancer-causing effects of pesticides, and flaxseeds can actually shrink breast tumors. These are just a few examples of the exciting research that's out there, but sadly, much of it never reaches the public. Now, let's talk about mammograms. They are a useful diagnostic tool and can save lives by detecting cancer early. However, they are not perfect. Mammograms expose the breasts to radiation, can miss tumors, and are less effective in women with dense breast tissue or implants. Plus, they don't prevent cancer, they only detect it. Wouldn't it be better to prevent cancer in the first place? Thankfully, there are other safe and effective diagnostic tools that many women aren't aware of. For example, breast ultrasounds are more sensitive than mammograms in younger women and those with dense breasts. MRI scans can provide a more detailed image of the breast and are especially beneficial for women at high risk. And then there's thermography, which uses infrared cameras to detect differences in skin temperature on the surface of the breasts. While it's not endorsed by all medical establishments, it's a non-invasive option that doesn't use radiation. The book outlines several risk factors for breast cancer, some of which you can't control, like your age and gender. But the vast majority are modifiable, meaning you have some control over them. For instance, being overweight or obese increases your risk, especially if you carry excess weight in the upper part of your body. And here's a surprising one. Consuming dairy products, particularly full-fat versions, has been linked to an increased risk of hormone-dependent cancers like breast cancer. Hormones play a crucial role in breast cancer. Estrogen, the hormone that fuels the growth of most breast cancers, is influenced by various factors. For example, women who begin menstruating early and enter menopause late have a higher risk. And then there's the issue of estrogen dominance, where not enough progesterone is produced relative to estrogen. This condition is associated with several health problems, including an increased risk of breast cancer. Progesterone is essential for protecting the breasts and uterus from the potential cancer-promoting effects of estrogen. Unfortunately, progesterone deficiency is common. But there are ways to increase progesterone production, such as ensuring you're ovulating, minimizing stress, and using certain herbs. Phytoestrogens, found in plants like flaxseeds and soy, can also help by binding to estrogen receptors and protecting them from more powerful estrogens. The book emphasizes the importance of lifestyle changes in reducing breast cancer risk. For example, reducing your intake of refined carbohydrates and sugar can lower your risk. These foods increase insulin levels, which can fuel the growth of cancer cells. Regular exercise, on the other hand, has a protective effect against breast cancer. It helps maintain a healthy weight, reduces insulin levels, and improves mood. Environmental chemicals are another significant factor. The book discusses the impact of pesticides, industrial chemicals, and chemicals in plastics and personal care products. These chemicals can mimic estrogen in the body and increase breast cancer risk. The authors recommend minimizing exposure to these chemicals by choosing organic foods, avoiding plastic containers, and using natural personal care products. Antioxidants are crucial for protecting against cancer. They neutralize free radicals, which can damage DNA and lead to cancer. The book highlights the benefits of vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients like vitamin D, iodine, and selenium. It also discusses the role of cruciferous vegetables, which contain compounds that help the liver break down estrogen and protect against cancer. The authors recommend several herbal remedies and supplements, such as turmeric, green tea, and flaxseeds. Turmeric, with its active ingredient curcumin, has anti-inflammatory and anti-cancer properties. Green tea is rich in antioxidants and has been shown to inhibit the growth of breast cancer cells. Flax seeds are a rich source of lignans, which have anti-estrogenic effects and can reduce the risk of breast cancer. In conclusion, the Breast Cancer Prevention Guide is a comprehensive resource that empowers women with knowledge and practical advice. It's not just about early detection. It's about taking proactive steps to reduce your risk and improve your overall health. Remember, you have the power to influence your health outcomes. So, take this information, make informed choices, and share it with the women in your life. Thank you for tuning in to the BrightLearn podcast. Until next time, stay curious and stay healthy.
Visit brightlearn.ai for more fascinating videos like this one, and naturalnews.com for full editorial coverage and breaking news on critical stories that keep you informed and aware of what's really going on.